Hope you understand. I forgot to turn my mod on. Give me 2 seconds. I can't believe how much it turns me on. Okay, hello. I am live. Let me turn off the music. We're doing more Pokio, more Pokopia. I did so. Yesterday's stream crashed, unfortunately. So we did. I did like a lot of stuff off stream, honestly. That I wish I could have done on stream, but stream crashed, and I wasn't gonna. I was only gonna be live for like another 20 minutes anyway. I had said like I was gonna stop at like a certain time, and then it was like I think when the stream crashed it was like 20 minutes from like I think he said I would stop at like 3, and it was like 2:40. But yeah, we'll get back into it. I did a little bit of off-screen stuff that we'll see. The Pokemon Center is done that we started yesterday. I did a couple other building projects afterwards. We will see in a moment once it loads up. Okay. So yeah, we built a bunch of stuff. And we also introduced a few new Pokemon. Combuskin was the newest one. I found a Prinplup. Last stream we went out back and there was like the water wheel. I turned the water wheel on, and I guess it turned into a habitat because I walked back over there off stream and there was a Prinplup there waiting. So, but let's unveil these new buildings. And then we'll go look at the Pokemon Center because the Pokemon Center in the other area was also done. I did a little bit this morning, but I didn't do a ton. Pink Hut is now complete. And this should be Orange Hut, I think. Yeah. Here it is, Orange Hut. And then what I gotta do is I gotta put, oh, there's already furniture in here. Is there already 3 pieces? Okay. I'm gonna put Prinplup in here because Prinplup lives so far away. I'm gonna have to move into one of these huts. Wanna move in here? I also, there's a house that I built off stream in the other area. That we'll go see. I built it by hand. It wasn't like a kit. But let's get our stamp and let's go to the Pokemon Center. Articuno stamp. That's got to be like a rare stamp, I assume. Shop. What's in the daily shop? Plain stand, great fencing. Oh yeah, we also got to go to a like a dream island. Okay, let's do this. And then... Oh yeah, we had to go to the Pikachu fountain. All finished. Oh yeah, we also, I think Growlithe was also got off stream. I also had to pull Cubone and Cacnea over because we needed another builder, so I had to move them all the way over from the other area. Pikachu fountain is complete. What's up, Meowth? Tomato seeds. Thank you, Meowth. So now we have a surfing Pikachu fountain. I want to actually go into... Oh, I think Charmander was also off... Or Charmeleon was also off stream. And Zoro we got off stream. He unlocked an ability for us, which allows us to camouflage. Can you turn on this light? Okay. I'll run away. I want to see, can you... Oh, he can. Huge. We also got Lapras off stream. It was like the last thing we were doing before the stream crash was Lapras, who's now over here. So you can't stand mud right now. This area reeks of it. You cleaned up the mud? Yeah, I already did all that, bro. Lapras was like, there's too much mud. Wait a minute. No, there's not. You think you'd be able to imitate me? You use transform. I'm now a Lapras. Water to swim. I remember my face being so round. You're all set to swim anywhere in style, just like yours truly. You're right, Piplup. Now we can swim together. Wait, can I do like... Whee! Oh, it's not one of these abilities, I don't think. We might have 2 more abilities. You can swim now. Also, Mosslax. I did some of the Mosslax story by mistake. We also found Pikachu, who was the Pikachu who, like, is in the trailers that, like, has no electricity left. Tried really, really hard. Now we can go swimming. Follow me. Can I not pick up items while I'm Lapras? Let's follow Piplup. Piplup swimming adventure. Oh yeah, I saw a Hoppip, but it like as soon as like the Pokemon centers were opened this morning, but he ran away. I don't know where he went. I just love swimming. I bet you can swim to places you couldn't reach before. So exciting. Thanks for swimming with me. Well, since we're over here. Pokedoll. Oops, I didn't take that calendar down. It's fine. What's all this? Recruiting new members. A fan club is... Okay, so maybe this was the fan club at one point. Metal ingots. I want to see what's going on over here. Oh. Let's see, what's this? A recipe for you. Ooh, utility pole is actually super helpful. Because apparently this is... Oh. Oh wait, I get the Lieutenant Surge outfit? It's kind of drip. Maybe we wear... Yeah, I think we will wear this. There's the utility pole which we use to like... Oh, is that the SS Anne? Oh, so this must be Vermilion. Okay, well, we gotta go explore that. Now we can swim. The SS Anne. That's crazy. Let's just explore everything. Oh, there's balloons. Borrow these real quick. There's an incinerant. Oh, there's a Pokeball. What do we got? Small stage. Power on the lights by hooking this up to electricity. Sailor Dylan's diary. The sea is really rough today. The ship swaying back and forth and swaying and swaying. All I can do to write in this diary now, but I don't feel so good. I might not be able to write much more. So, I mean, it's at the dock, so presumably it didn't, like, crash. It's just when people went away, it, like, went out of commission. This game is gonna have, like, some crazy game theories. We're gonna have, I mean, not Matt Pack, because he's not running it anymore, but there's gonna be some crazy, like, the Pokemon ate the humans, or something. I think there's just, like, actual lore in the game that explains what happens, like, the further you go, but... Yeah, there's a big emphasis in this town specifically about, ooh, beach chair? Or deck chair? We'll come back and we'll probably loot more of this as time goes, but I'm mostly looking for that yellow Pokeball that's on the top of the deck. A bunch of chairs. I mean, if you wanted to... Oh, it'd be so cool to, like, get this place back up running. Like, if this was a... Oh, wait, this is a habitat item. I unlocked this... I don't remember how, but there's a habitat you can make using the wheel. You know, so the SSN is a bit different this year. This cruise has been updated to bring new experiences to our customers. Wouldn't you like to take a leisurely tour around the world on a luxury cruise ship? Oh, it's a little sailor's outfit. I'll stick with the Lieutenant Surge outfit. We changed our outfit finally, and we're gonna stick to it for a little bit. Off a shelf. I would like to get it on. Do I have... I don't. Oh, there it is. The item that I wanted. Bing, bing, bing. Oh, Pokemetal, okay. There's like probably so much. Oh, I'm gonna grab that umbrella. Oh, and that cash register? Oh, I can't grab it, I guess. This is another incinerator. I feel like this is like the electricity is like the redstone of this game, because like we'll go look at it in a minute, but like there's a big focus I feel like on this is like the bar area, I guess, or like the ballroom, on like electricity in this town. For a plain bed. It'd be so sick to like get this place back up and running and make it like the town here. Like, oh yeah, you just go on over to the SSN. Metal grates. I have some of those back at the home base. Oh yeah, I was gonna make the what's it called? Oh yeah, I should get an electric type Pokemon over here to get these lights on. I can never tell in this area if it's nighttime or if it's just dark, because it's dark. Okay, you come here. No, what I was gonna say is I'm gonna make one of the new houses we just built be like Ditto's house for this area, so that way we can just teleport here easier. Oh yeah, that's part of the Mosslax story. We'll do that in a minute. I don't know why the electric types are so like they like stutter. And it's like, leave it to me, I guess. No, you do your thing. There you go. And then yeah, there's like a big thing about like utility poles. Maybe that's what we'll do is we'll like go around and see how many utility poles we need. Like, I also discovered a fossil, but that's a mysterious slate. Now we have 3 of those. It's like electricity. And there's one that's supposed to go here, I think. So we need to go get it, make a utility pole. Oh wait, there was a... What am I doing? What does it take to make a utility pole? Iron, ore, and stone? Let's just make like so many. And just put them at every like utility pole spot that we have. There's one... Where is it? Here. And then one goes here. And then one goes here. Need more electricity. I don't know how you generate electricity. They haven't taught me how to do that yet. Oh, I should light this lamp. I keep walking by it every time I come into the city, and I keep forgetting to. Do your thing. Hello? There you go. I'm gonna look in this water. Got 3 bags of flower seeds. Seashells. I guess this is a spot for a utility pole. Except I don't know how you get the electricity. Because, like, you're making interconnected utility poles, but what do you do with them? Like, some of them have lights. Like, over here, there's electricity. I guess you gotta put it with, like a water wheel. Or, like, the... Because it extends to... like that, windmill. And there's one over by that water wheel. What if we do like... Yeah, but there still isn't... I think it's still too far away from... Is it clear that I don't really know how this electricity thing, like, is supposed to work? I feel like it'd be a little bit more obvious. I don't know what this thing is either. Okay, let's do the Mosslax stuff in a second here. Slender candle recipe. Okay, that's helpful. I also want to look at up here. Oh, I haven't been up here actually. This game is like anti-ADHD. Because the second it's like, hey, there's this cool thing you can do, I'm like, oh, well, I've got to go. Hello. Thank you for the follow, Inland Lime. It is much appreciated. Wonder where that puts us for followers. Oh, we're at 110. Huge. Now we're only 90 away from my goal from the year. Hello, welcome in. We're doing a somewhat early, at least for me, stream. We've been doing them kind of early for the past like week or so playing this game because I just want to do long streams. But usually I go live like later, just so you're aware if you come back to watch me again and it's like 7 p.m. I'm going live. Okay, so these are lights. Is there anything we can do up here? Oh, Mareep, maybe? Oh, but he can't climb. I'm good. I'm a little tired, but just because I woke up a little earlier than I usually would. I woke up at like 8, and then I woke up, and then I fell back asleep for half an hour, and then woke up at like 9. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm up. Because today's one of my days off, so I was like, gonna sleep in, and then it was like, well, you gotta, wake up anyway. I played a little bit of this, like, in bed, and then I ate lunch, and then I was like, okay, it's probably high time I actually play this game, like stream it. Instead of doing everything cool off stream. Also, there are pekka berries over here. We do have a seeds for a chesto berry tree, but I don't know where to plant it yet. Oh, hey, there's some free boxes here. Huge free boxes. Okay, where is this? Is this one not connected to anything? There's that up there. I can't pick it up, but it does control that light. There's a greater mystery here about how this electricity works. Because I can set up as many utility poles as I want, but we're still not getting... Maybe it'll be part of the story. Maybe I'm getting too far ahead of myself. Let's do the Mosslax stuff, and then we'll see. Oh, a trace of a Pokemon. Who can we find? Ooh, Ivysaur. If we make a bench with greenery. We're also gonna go do a Dream Island. Apparently, Dream Islands can have really cool Pokemon on them, so we'll have to go. See. Mosslax will waste away if they continue to sleep without eating anything. Wish I could help brighten things up around here, but I can't generate electricity anymore. Oh dear, whatever should I do? How much did you buy this game for? I bought it for, it was $60, which is like the full price of it. But it was a pre-order from the Pokemon Center online. So if you pre-ordered it from them, they would also send you a little Ditto plushie to go with it. So I got it for $60, but the Ditto plushie itself is like on their website for like $15. So technically, I got like a discount on it if you think about it that way. But, Okay, we're ready to craft a shell lamp. Single shell lamp. And put it beside Snorlax. What does a shell lamp require? It's probably like what, the mushroom lights and seashells? Oh, it's seashell and sea glass. Okay. It's a lot easier than I thought. Bro is... What is that? Building I want to check out. Oh, is it that building? The one that we were just at, and I was like, we're probably getting ahead of ourselves. We'll take Trubbish with us, but let's do this one first, since we're here. So we're supposed Did you just buy this game randomly, or do you actually like this game? I actually like this game. I'm a very big Pokemon fan, and I'm a very big like Animal Crossing and Stardew fan. So it was kind of a no-brainer. And then we hit like a... You have my thanks, Quinn. I quite like the gentle feeling I get from the shell lamp's glow. Yes, one somehow reminds me of bygone days, and those memories always lift my spirits. Glad to hear it. Now then, I suppose our next course of action should be to prepare lots of lights and have Pokemon power them up with electricity. Doesn't that sound about right? Well, that is a fine plan. We also cannot ask the Pokemon to keep the lights powered on forever. When one runs out of electricity, for instance, we'd have to ask a Pokemon to charge it up again. I would think asking a Pokemon to do so over and over would be quite the burden. The humans didn't need Pokemon to power their machines, so how did they keep all those contraptions running? Oh, you know, something does come to mind. If we use that contraption, we ought to be able to light up any number of streetlights. What contraption? By the sea. Please come with me. Okay. I guess we're following Pikachu. Where's bro going? Why did he, like, circle the back? He went around the back and then left. Okay, we're following... He's gonna take us to the windmill. Okay, Pikachu, let's go. Also, I just realized his tail gets smaller when he runs out of electricity. That's unfortunate. Hello, Slipster. Welcome in. This is it. This is the one. The large contraption is known as a windmill. A wind what? Why is Pikachu white? Also, thank you, Pinky, on stream for the follow. Slipster, he's white because he's called Pikachu, and he used all of his electricity, so he's burnt out. This device lets you generate electrical power without having to rely on other Pokemon, in theory anyway. What an impeccable memory you have, Pikachu. I didn't know any of that. The monotone Pokemon glitch? No, he just, if you look at his tail, or sorry, her tail, it's a girl, she has like a really small tail and her ears are all floppy and she looks sad because she burnt out of all of her electricity. However, when it comes to actually sending the power it generates to other devices, the method eludes me. Use utility poles, okay. One after another. You're the best, Professor. I haven't lived all these years for nothing. We already did set up quite a few utility poles. That's a utility pole. Try connecting it to the windmill. I already did that. So power line appears, it means your utility pole is too far from the generator. I've already gone ahead and placed what I asked for. Made Pikachu power a bomb. And Pikachu made... Remember when Nintendo made Pikachu power a bomb? I don't. Electricity is flowing into the utility pole. Excellent. If you continue connecting utility poles just like this, you'll be able to transport electricity across great distances. The small amount of light we're getting from this utility pole isn't enough to brighten the whole town. It certainly appears to be the case. Our preparations were lacking, it seems. Now then, we have one more thing to do. Do you know what it is that we need to prepare? A street light, right? Exactly right. We're going to use the utility poles to supply electricity to the harbor street lights. Then we might be able to brighten the whole town and keep it that way. That's where you come in, Quinn. Could we ask you to prepare a harbor street light and place it near the utility pole you set up earlier? Wonder if it would light up properly. Oh, I'll be waiting on tenter hooks. Well, I'm sure it'll be just fine. So now if I put it like, I assume like here. What does it take for me to make a street light? Okay. That's cheap enough. Boo-ba-da-boo. So if I place it like here, We've done it. The harbor streetlight lit up. Well done indeed, Quinn. Once you connect a utility pole to the windmill, you can add more poles to transport electricity into the streetlights. It should help brighten the whole town. It might be even enough to get Snorlax to open up their eyes. If there's anything you don't understand along the way, you can come ask me for help. I have the utmost faith in you. So I wonder, I have a theory, hold on, because we're worrying about how much electricity we're getting. I assume this probably won't fix it, but we'll try it. Let's make another street light. I might fundamentally be misunderstanding the systems of this game, but I want to try it. If I go, because we know that there's not enough electricity over here. If I put like a street light over here, that is my question. Okay, it does not connect because there's no utility pole. Close enough. Your VTuber looks so off. Kind of a rude thing to say. Hello? Overgrowth vending machine. Okay. I'd move into a house like that right away. Okay, so let's make a overgrowth vending machine, I suppose. If I put like let's go get our... Do we have grass? I hope we have grass. Grass blocks. Where are my grass blocks? It might be in the main... Oh, here they are. Okay, let's go... I guess... Oh, we already have a vending machine, actually. So that's fine. So let's... There's water right here. Ooh. You know what we can do? Break this. Break that. And then now water flows through here. But I can also take our new grass blocks. Yeah, but we're not friends. So, take a break. Listen, if Slipster wanted to come in here and tell me that my model looked like shit, we're friends. You joined this stream 10 minutes ago. Because my bet, and this is me being a little bit, you know, careful, I bet your next thing was, oh, you should totally commission me to make you a model. Or my friend does commissions. You should commission them to make you a new model. I know how this goes. I've been a small streamer for long enough to know that your next move was, hey, buy art from me or my friend that will actually never come because it's a scam. And what I will say also is that this maybe you're a real person and maybe you're just wildly socially inept, but even if my model does look off, which I don't think that it does, it certainly has, you know, it's certainly a first, you know, beginner's model or whatever. But like, come on. What an insane thing to say. Ba. 'Cause, 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 It's always funny, like, being a small streamer, because we have people come in and are like, oh, you should totally commission me to make you an overlay. And it's like, I don't want... If I wanted an overlay, I would get one. I don't want an overlay. I think the overlays make the stream look a little too... Like... Why are they... Why do they look... Oh, I guess it's because they're next to brick that they, like, are changing color. No, that doesn't make sense. Is it just lighting? Maybe it's just lighting. Okay, let's put this down. And then use leafage. To create the habitat for Marie. That's how you make it, right? Am I missing something? Oh wait, this is normal grass. Oh, I see the issue. I need beach grass. Oh wait, you know what that means though? I've had an idea. I'm gonna take this normal grass, and I'm gonna go over and... I've had a brain blast, guys. Okay, do I have beach grass or just normal grass? That's field grass. I want beach grass. Okay. Okay. And then we take the seagrass and we place them like this. And I guess we can put the other ones like to fill in the gaps. One there, one there, one there. Another one here. I'll probably end up swapping this all out eventually. And then we go... Now we do leafage, and we'll turn into a habitat. And habitat. I've restored a habitat. And now we ask Marie. And then, okay, so now this becomes a habitat available for other Pokemon now. No, I have a plan. We discovered a habitat. I think it was last stream. Oh, a photo op is happening? I don't know where did I miss it? Maybe I missed it. Or is it them? That's not the photo op. I don't know. So we discovered one last stream, I want to say it was, where you can put 4 grass next to a windmill, and it becomes a habitat. But we were using the yellow grass, which wasn't creating a habitat. But if I use this field grass, it should, in theory... Yes, it does. It becomes... Oh, wait, no, it became seaside tall grass. That's not what I want. Let me... Bleh. 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 Tall grass, but isn't it supposed to be... What is the habitat? Hold on. Habitat Dex. Oh, it's flowers. Windy flower bed. Okay, so then we just... We'll go get flowers. That's fine. Flowers. Do I have any flowers? I have 3. Oh, wait, I have seeds. Hold on, let's go get the flowers necessary. I'm sorry. Am I hearing Lugia? Lugia? Is he gonna drop like a Oh, he's gonna drop his thingy. I gotta, and just like that, he's gone. I got a silver feather. Huh. I wonder if each area is gonna have like an individual like legendary that flies around, because we've seen now Ho-Oh and Lugia. Okay, we can find Meryl at the dock. Oh yeah, we're gonna go find flowers, but we got sidetracked because the legendary Pokemon appeared. Trace of a Pokemon. Shaded Beach. Do we still have... We do. We could put him like... Hold on. Is that not a shaded beach? Does it have to be a leech chair? Not a deck chair? Gym Leader Battle. From... Oh, I think that's red and green. Or fire, red, leaf, green. Because the colors dictate the... like the game is from. And it was... I think that was red and... It was either fire, red, leaf, green or red and green. Okay, let's put these flowers down. Oh, I only have seeds, that's right. I'll just plant them anyway. And then this. Oh, you know what I can do? Is I can go get... Let's go do Trebish's quest. And then we'll go get Bulbasaur and we'll bring him over. I think Bulbasaur is the only Pokemon I have right now that can do that. I know we have Execute, but I tried doing it off stream and Execute wouldn't grow anything. Come on, Trebish. This is where you wanted me to go. Here they come. Mareep and Trebish. Check out that building. We're on the building on the cliff. I made it all the way. The view from up high is totally awesome. What do you think that machine is, yo? It sounds like a street light, but kind of different. Maybe it lights up. Looks like it might light if it had some electricity. That'd make the town even brighter. Let's power to each one, see what will happen. Okay. Trace of a Pokemon. Electabuzz. What we would need... Hold on. Oh, wait. We can... And then... Do I have that on my persons? Yeah, I do. Oh, but it's too big. It's now lit up. Right, let's have him follow me so we can take him back to the... take him back to the city so that he doesn't get stuck up here. There's nothing more annoying than like when your Pokemon being so far away. I want to go... Okay, let's do the Pokemon Center now. That's like the thing we keep avoiding. It's the Pokemon Center. We should go do that. And I also need to make a Ditto flag for one of the houses. What does a Ditto flag require? A Lepa berry, which I don't have. Well, I was gonna say I don't have any, but there's a tree right here, so let's just bonk. And then Lepa berry. One Ditto flag, and now when we teleport back to the house instead of having to walk all the way back. I'll put it on the roof. Do I have any? I do. Let's. Can I not? Hello? I guess I gotta put it there. The house is now my home. Cool. Let's go destroy these blocks that we used to build up. I thought I had to put it on the roof, but I guess I didn't. Okay. Now it's also crazy that it's 4 people to these houses, because these houses are small. I have one in the other village that has 4 Pokemon in it, and I feel like every time I go by, it's so full. Let's... Okay. Let's go to the main area, and then we'll check any of our security cameras, and we will also I don't think that we're capped at 30. Ethan came in here and said that we're capped at 30 per area, but I counted in the first area and we have like 32. Like, I can look at the Pokedex, but I think it's like 32 residents. And I got Heracross off stream, so it's like we're even still getting Pokemon for this area. If I go, let's see. There's nobody new, it seems like. But if I go to this, I look at environment level, we have 2, 4, 27, and then 31, 32. Maybe 32 is the max, but yeah, this house has 4 big guys in it. It's got Girder, Heracross, Pinsir, and Hitmonchan. I made this house by hand. Okay, let's go clear out our inventory if we can, and then we'll go do a dream. I want this. Actually, these gotta stay. I keep putting like the necessities away, which are like the things that we use for building. We can put like all the decorations away. Okay. Do I have spots in any of these? I guess that can go there. I mean, that gives us like almost a full inventory, right? Okay, let's do the Pokemon Center, and then we'll do like a Dream Island. Oh yeah, top it. I just got back from depositing my partner Pokemon in the PC at the Pokemon Center. We spent every day together. Being separated like this is so hard. But I know we'll meet again someday. I'm sure of it. I'll need to evacuate with the others pretty soon. First, I'm planning to take one last look at all my cities. All the cities my partner and I visited together. It's hard to explain, but I feel I need to do this. Where can I find cotton spores? Can I... Oh, do you need to buy them with cotton spores? Gotcha. Pop-up water bottle, lunchbox, juice trio, flower backpack. Wait, flower backpack? I want this. Yeah. Got one flower backpack. Oh, it's a decorate. These are all decorations. What is this? Dandy flower seeds. I want this. I assume this is how you get like certain... I know this is how you get like cottony as like a visitor, is with the seeds. You make dandy flowers. Okay, let's do this. I want to go... I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna relocate some Pokemon that live here that I don't feel are necessary. Specifically, I'm gonna move. Who can we move? Ooh, Pidgey. I guess we sometimes need Pidgey for building over here. Let's move Combee and Oddish to the dark area. Follow me. Where is Combee? No, we need the honey production. Maybe it's Combee and Lampent is the move. As much as I love Lampent. Follow me. And then, is there anybody up there? Paris? Let's move Paris. A great photo op is happening. Sleeping Timber. And do we definitely grab Paris. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna move them to that orange hut that we built in the other area, so that way we can get more spawns here. Which I know is sacrilege, and maybe it won't even work, but I want to try it. Also, yeah, I livened up this area a bunch. Like, I fixed the road. I broke a bunch of the walls. I was gonna rebuild this house, but I ended up building a house in the town center. I gotta say, the building in this game is very... I kind of wish that when you built, you went into, like, first person, it just literally became Minecraft. Yeah, I'll have them move in with, like, Prinplup. And they'll all be friends. Hey guys, come on. It kind of feels bad moving them out of their area, but it's also like... It kind of feels wrong, but it's also like... I have too many people over there. There's 32 Pokemon there. I want to spawn as many Pokemon as possible. If there are any event Pokemon, I want them to be able to, like, enjoy things. Hey, I want to talk to you. Want to move in here? Yes, you can. And then Oddish, you will also move in here. Yep. And then Paris, you're the one that I'm least excited, or most excited to have leave. I don't like you, Paris. Cool. You all live there now. There are a couple of Pokemon who I brought over here for some building that I think I need to bring back, now that I mention it. There was a Cubone and a Cacnea that I brought with me. Worst case scenario, I'll just honey at their house, it's fine. Because I have no idea where they went. Also, that little sand hut is where Zorua lives. Okay, let's go back to the home base. And then we'll put down those, I want to put down those dandelion seeds and see if we can't get a dandelion like habitat, and then get us like a Cottony or a Skiploom or something. Back to our empty house, because I haven't gone through all the work to like decorate the interior yet. I eventually plan to put like more houses down, but this tall grass has nobody in it. So what I'll do, plant, and plant. And then I'll invite our good friend Bulbasaur over. Bulbasaur, follow me. Is it a habitat? Yup. Yellow carpet habitat. It can be Hoppip or Skiploom or Jumpluff. I think honestly we put down multiple. Like I think one of these was Squirtles. This is Squirtles. Because this is still Bulbasaur's home. So we'll put 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Another habitat, which means the goal is that since we move those 3 Pokemon away, we should have more spots for Pokemon to spawn. There are some existing habitats that we need to like keep an eye on, like this one or that one or any of the elevated ones, but worst case is we just move them. A great photo op is happening. Little nap on the bench. Alright, okay, we went to the Pokemon Center. Let's find Drifloon and do a dream area. Because we have a Pikachu doll now. Where is... Oh, we can leave Bulbasaur behind. Drifloon. There he is. I would like to do a Dream Island. Do we have the Eevee on us still? No, we don't. Okay. It's probably in one of my crates, but it's fine. I say we have like enough of these items, but there's a chance we run into Lugia again. I wonder if those mysterious slabs are gonna be part of like a habitat. Like if you get 4 of them and put them together, you can spawn like Mew. Oh. Big ass building. Okay. First things first, we do the same thing we do every time we come here, which is we steal the cast form. Cast forms are a rare resource. Grab you. And let's go adventure. There's a house up there. There's like whatever that is. Okay, this is a big adventure. We don't need cones. There's already a bunch of them. Or we already have a bunch of them. We'll take. Sometimes these give you hints on habitats that you don't like have unlocked yet, which is funny. It'll be like, here's a habitat for like one for an area that you haven't unlocked. That's okay. Well, it's not much good to me. I do want to grab those great floors. I don't want. No, that's not what I want. Here. Oh well. Whatever, that's fine. I'm sure we'll learn how to make those soon-ish. I guess there's incentive for you to bring Pokemon with you to these, because there's like the muck. Where it's like, oh, if you had Piplup, you could, you know, blow that away or whatever. I'm not super interested in like I'm more interested in like the items. I definitely want to pick up these like utility poles, the street light. Harbor poles, so we can start repairing that area. We definitely want to grab this and this. That's, I guess we'll take this. We can't take that. A lot of gunk over here. Also, we still have the chance to run into either of the Johto legendaries. We'll hear them. And we always do. I always hear like a Ho-Oh cry and go, what the fuck? I think it'd be so cool if it was like other Pokemon. Like if you could find like Yveltal or like even like more obscure legendaries or not even legendaries. Like imagine if like Celesteela flew overhead. That would be sick. Because I don't think, have we really even found a Alola Pokemon yet? We found a bunch from Gen 1, a couple from Gen 2, a bunch from Gen 5. I saw someone on Twitter had like a Volcarona. I'm genuinely trying to think, do we have a Gen 6 Pokemon? Or a Gen 7 Pokemon? Maybe you found like Lit and Rowlet in like a later area, Lit and Rowlet Poplio. We also haven't found a Mudkip. I think if we go to the other area, we put like one of those like grass by the water. I bet we'll probably get a Mudkip or something. Considering we Torchic, I guess Trico's not been there yet either, but. To the cave. Oh, there's is this Pokemetal or is this copper? It looks like copper, which is fine because we don't have a ton of copper ore. I'm sure copper ore is like, because in the shadowy area we got the access to like iron ore via Trubbish. I bet we'll get copper ore access sooner rather than later, but it's nice to have in the meantime. Okay, let's grab. I want to grab these mushrooms. Let's see what's in here. Bam, bam. Poke Quiz question 34. Has a rounded belly and loves to eat. The fur on its body hides food underneath. Whatever the meal, big or small, in a single bite, it swallows it all. It's either Snorlax or Munchlax. Yes, Munchlax. Learned the Think emote. Oh, there's book piles? We're gonna work out at the library? Sorry, is this wood? Why is there wood here? Very confused. Oh, I guess it's to like make it look like a mine. Never mind. Looking too much into it. That one friend who's desperately looking for Poketopia or Pokopia lore. At least now we know that there's a bunch of Pokemon trapped in the PC, which is kind of depressing. Like storing them, I guess storing them as data is like safer than letting them like releasing them. I wonder what like Pokemon universes takes place. Imagine this is like their way of like this is the Pokemon Adventures universe, and they were like, please stop asking us about the dead Arbok. We destroyed their universe. Large square rug. Small round rug. Small square rug. Small round rug. Okay, well we got a bunch of rugs. Call us phased the way we got rugs. Oh, there's a yellow Pokeball in there. Some habitat information. Rhythmic living room. Okay. Let's look. I always want to check the caves because I saw one really cool thing in a cave one time, and I really want it. Well, not exactly it, but a version of it. It's hard to explain without spoiling it, but you can find a Pokemon in the cave that I would really want to invite to my island. So we went down in there. There's another cave over here. Habitat information. Elevated red tall grass. Well, we don't have access to red tall grass yet. Oh, this is new. We can get the mushroom, cave mushrooms, and then we can get a CD. Road to Cerulean City. Have our mushrooms. Ow. Always worth grabbing Stardust. I wonder, like, what... If Stardust is only found here, is the idea that, like, Stardust in the main games is from these Dream Islands? I know it's, like, it's supposed to come from space or whatever, but... I guess we don't really know what Dream Islands are anyway. We just know Drifloon can take us there, which is, like, worrying. So did we already explore everything? We found everything that's in that cave. Pretty sure, right? This goes... yeah. And we found the other cave. I think we've done everything. We went to that area, we went up top to the house, we went to the, like, construction thing. I think it's funny that this game has, like, a pseudo version of, like, the structure generation that Minecraft has. Obviously it's not the same in any way, but it's a funny... Ugh, she got freaked out wicked bad. My shirt was, I guess, like riding up against the back of my chair, so it was like held in suspended animation, and then I like leaned back and it fell, and I felt like a tickle on the back of my like I'm not gonna say like butt crack, but like, you know when your shirt is like kind of up, and then there's like the lower back, but not quite your butt crack. It kind of like lightly grazed that, and I was like, what the fuck? Is there like a bug on me? But it was just my shirt. Hope you enjoyed the flight. Okay, hold on, I gotta reply to a message. We also have a bunch of quests to claim. Hang on. Here. Challenges, decorations, habitats, stones, rebuild Pokemon Center. Okay, I want to look at... nothing there. Let's look. Hold on. Since we moved some Pokemon around, nobody at that one. Nobody at these ones. Doesn't seem like there's anybody. I think I'm right here. I'm like just out of... oh wait, no. Where am I? Oh, I'm right there. Say hi. Request. What do we have for requests going on right now? Team initiation, crush a Lepa Berry, build Orange Hut. I gotta go talk to Makuya. Okay, let's go work on... let's go... let's break this shiny block, and maybe we'll get a fossil. I assume the fossils are how you, like, spawn... like the fossil Pokemon for like habitats. Like we got the sail fossil earlier, and I think I got like a tail fossil. Praise this. Let me take a gander. It's a hard stone. Oh. It powers up your rock type moves. I've been seeing some talk, like, everyone is, like, making jokes, like, calling this, like, Game of the Year or whatever, but, like, what will the internet do if this game does get a Game of the Year nomination? Like, it's very unlikely, I feel like, even though I do like the game. What's this? Battle Gym Leader, we're just Brilliant City. Like, can you imagine the discourse if Jeff Keighley, like, comes out and is like, Game of the Year nominee, Pokopia? This is Sword and Shield. so much stuff. Not enough storage. I wonder what is going to be considered like the most effective storage system. Yeah, we can... So right now we have a couple of habitats going, but no bites, which is fine. Let's see, we'll come back to... Maybe we set up a third... I don't think Hoppip lives here. I think Hoppip is just a chance to spawn. At one of these. Well, I guess we'll find out. What's up, Charmander? I don't come up here much. Proof that me and him are BFFs. And he gave me a piece of wood. I know I want to check. I always do this on stream. I always forget to check it. I want to look at what icons there are. Specifically the Pokopia ones. Is it still the same? It goes until... Oh, today at 9 p.m. It will update. Okay. And the... Oh. Thank you for the follow, Luscious VT. We're getting a ton of followers this stream, I feel like. I feel like we usually don't. Like we got, I think we're on like 3. But hello, welcome in. We're playing some Pokopia. We're currently, you know, saving the world one ditto at a time. I bet people are gonna look at my island, like, if I ever become, like, famous and be like, holy shit, this dude doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Because I feel like the way I play this and also Animal Crossing is, like, functionality over, like, beauty. Like, I see some Animal Crossing islands and I'm like, holy, I could never, like, in a million years imagine how to do this. Like, I feel like some people are gonna look at my island and be like, I mean, it certainly works. Works, parentheses, derogatory. Like, they're gonna be like, did he really put all of his, you know, Pokemon from the first area in, like, houses? And it's like, in, like, the second area? And it's like, yeah, fuck you. Oh, you know what? I need to, I have to, I'm making a decision. Follow me. This is the first Pokemon that I want to live with me. And it's Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd. I would like for you to be my roommate. You sure can. It's Farfetch'd house now. Oh yeah, we have quests to go do. Stream's going well. I had somebody come in earlier and call my model ugly. Completely unprompted, which was kind of a little silly. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to light this town up. I'm feeling kind of sad. I wanted to play real hard to clear my head, so I was wondering, is there a water wheel around here? Yeah. There's a water wheel. Where is there a water wheel? I know we have one. It's over, like, this way. Ugh. The speed at which I mute my mic when I'm gonna sneeze. Let me check, actually, hold on. Habitat Dex, I want to see if that knitting one still has a Pokemon that can show up. Otherwise, I'm gonna take it down. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, so there is still one Pokemon, but it's a rare Pokemon. They said something about, like, cat Pokemon. Maybe it's gonna be either Flaffy. My guess is probably Flaffy. It'd be nice if it was Skitty, but because Skitty is like, Skitty would definitely move into the house with me and Farfetch'd, but I think it's gonna be I think we have to go in here, and then we'll find the water wheel. Because this is where Prinplup was. Yeah, this became a habitat for some reason. Water wheel spot habitat. Like the Prinplup spawned before we even knew. Okay, a very rare Pokemon. Oh, I wonder if that's how we get Goodra. We still have... We do. The water wheel's running. I bet it'll be so much fun to play in the water here. You found this, right, Ditto? Thanks for bringing me here. Okay, connect utility poles, transmit electricity. Okay. Ooh, we need this, actually. I'm gonna borrow this real quick. That is a requirement for... Actually, I need these, too. To get, I think it's like a Meryl. Uses these items. Okay, well, now we have a utility pole, but we don't have anywhere to, like... I guess we put it, like... Put one here. But then where's the next spot? There really isn't one. Because now we're outside of its... Oh, I need to have... Piplup, I need you to follow me. I'm not coming all the way back here next. Then the proud emote. Okay, follow me, because I don't want to have to come all the way back here to get you when I need to do something. Okay, now we go talk to Torchic. Hello, Prinplup. Do you like your new roommates? They're calling it the ugliest house on campus, even though I like Prinplup. People really don't like Prinplup. I'll help make electricity. You gotta listen. So you're trying to make the whole town brighter using electricity, right? I was thinking, try and come up with a good idea, but then I remembered something. You make electricity by burning up lots and lots of stuff at once. What? Really? I don't really know how it works or anything. I just know people would throw stuff they didn't need into this big, tough-looking machine and burn it. If you find a weird-looking machine like that, can you take me to it? I'm with you. There was one of those over on the SS Anne, but I don't know where. Was there? I don't think there was one up there. Was there? Because the SSAN, a bit of a ways away. I would assume that there's one on the island, but maybe not. Wait, I have a funny idea. I want to test something. If I do like, I would need to bring Mareep around. Or Pomo probably works. Or Mareep's right here, actually. Mareep, I want you to follow me, please. Oh wait, there's an incinerator up here. Okay. So I'm not crazy. I knew there would be a closer one. I want to go to this dock. Probably not this one of these ones. And put a light, like, right here. Where is it? Yeah, this. And then if I put, it's gonna turn, it should just turn into the required habitat, right? And what's the habitat that requires a street light? Oh, it's gotta be in the water, I guess. Okay, hold on. Borrow this. If I go like 1, 2, 3, 4, street light. Okay, I'm gonna have us split up. What do you mean you can't get there? Come on, bud. There you go. And now it's... Okay, there we go. Now we have a dock habitat. I had to push Torchic into the water. So it could be either Marrow or a rarer Pokemon if it rains. Guess we'll come back to that later. That's like that's a set it and forget it type of meal. Okay, now let's go over to that incinerator. Just go right by here. I guess we can put like remove one and then put like this and then one of these. So it's like it's temporary power. You have to like basically put the stuff in there. It's burning the stuff. I guess it still works. But what do we do now? How do we get the electricity? You can figure it out, no problem. Run the first, you need burnable materials. So now we have electricity that goes there. We also have a spot where we can get... Ooh, a CD? Pseudopolis. Okay, that's Ruby and Sapphire, at least. I don't think Marie can get over there. Yeah, we're getting some electricity. Also, yeah, Combuskin lives over. I should probably move Combuskin into a house closer to everybody. What I'm probably gonna do is I might make like one of the huts over there and just have everybody living in like the huts. Actually, let's go do that now. I think I have enough money. I'll just buy one of the huts and then we'll upgrade. There's a Pokemon that lives over there. Wait, no, I didn't make it. It's supposed to be a hut over here, but it required, I think, like the crush ability, which Pomo had, and he was busy. This. Lumber, we need 15 lumber. Okay, 15 lumber. Let's go get some lumber. That's 14 lumber. Not quite what I was looking for. There we go, 15 lumber. And then, I guess we only need 5. We'll assign Mareep. I don't want to assign Pomo in case we need an electrician. Oh, we'll just grab, what was it? We need Makuhita, who's a builder. Okay, follow me. Was it Makuhita and... is it Farfetch'd? It is Farfetch'd, okay. Pardon me, Makuhita. Wow. Spinner rack in our bed. Okay, well, I want you to follow me. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get that opportunity right now, Spinner rack. If you're gonna be with Farfetch'd in my own bed, then you'll come work. Such a motley crew. Okay, you, and you. Start building. Leaf hut. It'll be done at 3:54, which means that we have little. Wow, it's particularly an hour. That's a bit much. I guess we haven't gotten to this Pokemon Center yet. Someone's journal number 2. I remember this being a very bright, bustling port city. So this is definitely, I think, Vermilion. Because we saw the SSN, obviously. Now there are always dark clouds looming over the city. Not a single sunbeam slipped through. Looks like most people who lived here have gone, too. Last time we were here, whenever we went near the water, Quinn got so nervous. Maybe because it can't swim? Oh, this is our trainer. Because it talks about Quinn, which is my name, which if I'm a Ditto and somebody's pet, that means I was someone's pet Ditto named Quinn. Trying to get it transformed into a water type, despite its best efforts, we had little success. I guess it's not so easy. After giving it a lot of encouragement, I was shocked when it suddenly began transforming into me. Copied every detail of my clothes, my haircut, only its face looked like Ditto. Unfortunately, transforming into me didn't really help with the not being able to swim issue. Rest sounds nice. Can I heal my PP this way? That's so sick. Make a copy. Object mode lets you take photos you need for creating copies of items. Your copies from take on cloud. Ooh, okay. So if we go to an island, like a friend's island, we take a photo of something, we can bring it back and be like, this is what I want. Interesting. I think the next step is to go talk to, like, the Mosslax. Oh wait, no, we gotta go talk to Smeargle. I need to bring him the paint. That's right. We got paint off stream. I think we were over here doing something. It was like the last thing that we did before the stream crashed last night. I felt bad because there's somebody who comes to the chat whose name is like that 90s kid or something. And I've seen him in there a couple of times. And, you know, as a small streamer, we appreciate, you know, recurring viewers. And he showed up and he was like, man, I just got off of work. And I was like, oh, that's sick. And then like literally 2 minutes later, the stream crashed. It's like, oh, I feel bad for that guy. He like got all excited to like, you know, watch somebody who he seemingly enjoys enough to show up a second time, and then Twitch was like, no, you can go to hell. I was like, oh, well, that's unfortunate. You know, I want to put these grates down. I want to put them right here. That's why I got them, because I was like, this is one area I would like to have them. There. Now I won't fall into the water so much. Okay, let's go do the paint with Smeargle. And then do the Mosslax stuff. Wait a second. I've had a vision. Give me a moment. This game is like ADHD the game. You'll walk by something and be like, wait a second, I have an idea. Especially with these utility poles, I'm like, I gotta see where this goes. Because if I put one here, that creates that. But then if I put one here, electrifies that vending machine. I can put one here. It's crazy that these don't connect. Maybe if I like put it back down. Yeah. Okay. Talk. The sweetness of a smashed up loveberry. To think it would turn into paint instead. Oh, what a tragedy. I suppose this is fate telling me to paint more. And paint I shall. I cast my aching hunger upon the wind. My brush need only taste the canvas. I yearn to paint. So be it. I shall use this to paint something spectacular. But what canvas is worthy of being painted by my new dynamic muse? Use the color of certain items and houses. You just need the item or house in question, along with some paint. You can give Smear Guru items to paint or lead them to a house you want painted. Try this with items around here. The nearby side table and plain stool are great candidates for painting. Paint something for me. And if I give him like... Oh, imagine if you could... I guess this is like the customization. It'd be sick if you could like have him paint color. I mean, green paint. I guess we can make it red. Make request. What was I gonna say? Like paint the Pokédoll shiny. Like, yeah, can you make this Pikachu like a little bit more red? Or make this Eevee glimmer in your eye. Twinkle in your eye. Yeah. Call artistry. Oh, sorry, I got a little carried away. In any case, from this day onward, you're my disciple, Quinn. My special recipe for paint balloons. Are these things that I can throw at Pokemon? Recipe for paint balloons. Use these to paint things whatever color you like. Ah. Gotcha. So his request is I have to go make a paint balloon and probably throw it at something. Yeah, okay. You know, make a paint balloon first. Okay, let's go do Snorlax, and then we'll see about what it takes to make paint balloons. Things have gotten brighter. This town has gotten brighter thanks to you and your friends, Quinn. But we're still not seeing a fully bloomed flower field on Snorlax's head. It seems like we're almost there, but what else can we possibly do? Let's zap him with electricity. That seems a little harsh. Pardon me, if I may. While I was out and about in the town, I stumbled upon a quite intriguing device. Now, this device does what I think that it does. It may just be what we need to finally wake Snorlax. Where is this device? It's right this way. Please follow me. Okay, let's follow the Pikachu. I wonder what Pokemon's obsession with girl Pikachu is. Like, obviously they use male Pikachu for a lot of stuff, but it's intriguing to me. This is it. Follow Pikachu. Yeah, I'm trying to talk to Pikachu. Like they have the Libre and like the cosplay Pikachu are female. They're also in Smash Brothers. This one's female. Here we are. They also made the Eevee like gender change have hearts as well. Device in question. Passing. How does one use it? My theory is correct. We must connect this machine to an electrical current. Look here. The shape indicates it should be able to store electricity. First, you run electricity to this device, correct? Do you know how to do that? Hook it up to some utility poles. A large amount of electricity. Instead of relying on a Pokemon for just temporary charge, I would like you to use utility poles to connect this to a generator. Carry a lot of energy from generators to this device. Yep. Let's test it out right away. Let's find out. Meow if we're doing something. I hope this works. Is it working? My apologies. It seems that we still need more electricity. Increase the volume of electricity by using more generators. Even more generators? Connect the electrical currents to this machine. You can also buy building kits. Use them to... Okay, so let's go... I guess we gotta go make more generators. We're in the you also might also be interested in area under my hollow list. Well, hello. It's funny. I just set up my hollow list like a day or two ago. But hello, welcome in. We're playing Pokopia. Well, so there was that one VTuber. I debuted in September, but there was that new one that went on Twitter that was like the VTuber encyclopedia. It was like a Batcheru, whatever. And I found out that the information was pulled from a hollow list, and one of my friends was already on there. Actually, two of my friends were already on there, and I wanted to be on there. So I set up a hollow list, and I got approved via like the Discord. And then as soon as I did, I got added to that website. And I was like, oh, that's perfect. So you're the first person to be like, oh, you know, from hollow list. So that's neat. I didn't suspect that that would be like a way to get viewers, but welcome in. Is this just a fountain, right? Furnace. Do the fountains create electricity? I actually don't know. I don't know any shout out the also be interested in. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you're looking at somebody I'm friends with. I don't really know. I don't know. There's a way to check like popularity or both American VTuber. That I mean, it's possible. I am American and I am a VTuber. I assume maybe to some degree they also like recommend newer pages. I would assume. Let's see. Oh, we're all powered up. Okay. I assume we connected to the furnace, which was enough to cover us. This time for sure. I can say this time we have plenty of electricity stored up. Well, I had to try it out post-haste. I'm so nervous my cheeks are tingling. This is Pokemon. This is Pokemon Pokopia. We are a Ditto, which is why our face looks like that. And we are in a post-apocalyptic Kanto. And it's very similar to, I would say it's a little bit more Stardew Valley than it is Animal Crossing. But just because there's more like person-to-person, like you grow relationships with your Pokemon, if that makes sense. Still cannot generate electricity, but this device allowed me to absorb plenty of it. Now I have a very special move in mind, one I've been waiting to use for a long time. I'll light the town even brighter than it already is. Oh? Big move? He a dog. Yeah. It looks the same. Oh, would you look at that? So incredibly bright. Oh, is Pikachu just brighter? I guess I'm confused. It looks the same brightness to me. Dog. Well, so the lore behind the Dog also is when I did my debut, it was just my friends. I didn't have very many viewers. It was mostly just my friends in chat. And I was like, I want to do one of those, like, you know, like they do like the lore videos for like, you know, much bigger VTubers, right? Like when they debut or re-debut or, you know, go to a different agency or whatever. So I was like, I know. I will just go make a slideshow. And I treated it, I was like, my bit was like, This is very serious, guys. It's the lore for my VTuber. And then as soon as I went to the next slide, it just said, he's puppy. And then it was just a bunch of gifs of dogs wagging their tails. That was the whole bit. Okay, let's talk to Mosslax. I just made myself lore like a day or so ago. Yeah, I don't really know what my lore would be. I'm unsure. Oh, a third flower. Exactly what we needed. Right, that last little push. We're getting quite close, but no luck yet. That's some serious dedication to sleep. Do we need to up the excitement level around here even further? What was that sound? I'm hearing music. Raiko? Hey, can you come live on my island? Dude, this music rocks. I've been struck by lightning. Not only that, a Pokemon I've never seen has appeared over there. You can leave Snorlax out. Go figure out what that Pokemon has to say. With pleasure. I'm fucking up. There we go. Hello, Raikou. Hold on, I want a photo with Raikou. What's the button? No, what's the button? I forget, how do you... this? That's a good photo, I feel like. Is that saved to my captures on Switch? Hold on. It does not. Okay, hold on. Camera. Take pictures. And then I hide the guide. There we go. That's gonna be a good tweet. me and gang. Now this is a surprise. When I saw the town all lit up, I figured the humans had finally come back. But you Pokemon got the town glowing again, all by yourselves? Talk about a shock in development. I even let loose an extra large lightning bolt. That's how shocked I was. And if I hit anybody, my bad. Was that about the humans? You know, I'm not really sure where all the humans went. With big bad natural disasters happening all over the place, I guess they ran off somewhere safe. As for this town in particular, those huge clouds were keeping it super dark all the time, right? Humans can't live without sunlight, you know? By the time I realized what was going on, this place was already a ghost town. Looks like my awesome lightning cleared out all those nasty clouds, though. Maybe the humans will come come back when they realize the clouds are gone? Anyway, I think I'm gonna head out. Tell your friends I said what's up. I'm best with buds with all of you now. Thank you, Raikou. Good friend of the stream, Raikou. Raikou. I pronounce it Raikou, but a lot of people pronounce it Raikou. Fun fact, Raikou is in my top 10 favorite Pokemon. So that's it's like meeting a celebrity. Howdy, Raikou? Yeah, you're a good guesser. Also, I was right. It's quite astonishing what a legendary Pokemon would appear in this town as well. What an impressive lightning strike that was. I expect nothing less of Raikou. Natural disasters, you say? Now that you mention it, all the land I saw before I met you was terribly ruined. How's Snorlax? How could I forget? It seems Snorlax is unharmed. What an incredibly tough Pokemon. Looks as if they're stunned and cannot move due to the lightning. Did you try talking to him for us? I'm all tingly. Bro is tingling. Something seemed a little shocking just now. Sure was a nice nap I just had, though. Wouldn't hurt to sleep a little more, I suppose. Hey now, haven't you slept enough? Where are y'all supposed to be? You were sleeping here long enough to be covered completely in moss. Some of our Pokemon even took to calling you Mosslax because of it. We were worried about that you were getting weaker. Now that you mention I am a little hungry. You reckon I lost some weight? Y'all pretty much saved me. That sure was a nice thing to do. Thank you kindly. Do you remember where the humans went? I don't remember a whole lot. Well, that ain't good. They gave me food. Does that mean you lived in harmony alongside the humans? Sure did. You know how there are naughty Pokemon out there who like to play tricks on folks? Well, I'd run those Pokemon off. The humans would give me food in return. I just remembered something. At some point, I stopped getting as much food as I used to. It seemed the humans would run low on foods themselves. They're getting kind of hangry, and I scuffed with a real ornery-looking Pokemon. I might let us see. Ornery-looking Pokemon. I wonder if that was Raikou. Suppose that's what happened. Can't say I really remember it all that well, though. Okay. I wonder if we're gonna unlock the next area, because I bet our Pokedex will probably level up because we met Raikou. We got Snorlax, the sleeping Pokemon. Report and request complete. Thanks to you, this town has gotten much livelier, and of course much brighter. If you'd like to explore somewhere you haven't been, I recommend heading back to the previous town and going through the other gate there. Whenever you do, you can be sure I'm coming with you. So this area is basically done for now. Writing things up completed. Wow, this place looks so different under like the bright lighting. It's like, man, I don't hate being here anymore. Oh yeah, and there's like, oh, I guess I was gonna say there's like decoration of the Pokemon Center, but that's probably because of the event with Hoppip. Hey, what's up, Execute? Think fast. It's some twine. Does this mean that now Hoppip will be in here? Oh, no. Okay, let's do this. Let's go... I mean, there's not really much for us to do left in this area. What do we have for requests? Paint balloons, team initiation. Talk to Trubbish. Well, where is Trubbish? There he is. Oh, Trubbish. You got a minute? Oh, it's the SSN. He wants me to go to the SSN. Saw something moving on it. Doesn't make you super curious. I'll go take a look. Maybe there'll be like a cool Pokemon for us to encounter. Oh, maybe... Oh, I bet there'll be like a Gengar or something cool. Also, I want to look at... there was that one... We created a habitat that was like in the middle of in the water. Oh, it's right there. It doesn't seem like there's been a Marill that's bit, or I guess the rare Pokemon. Okay, let's go... I want to go look at the dandelions in a minute, but let's go do this quest for Trubbish. Where home? A faint voice calling out. That sound seems to be coming from above. I'm so scared. Try searching nearby. Oh, there's a TV in here? Yoink. Oh, it's Happiny. Hello, Happiny. Who are you? Somebody scary? I'm not scary. You're right, you don't really look that scary. I was sleeping at home before, and then this awful sound woke me up, but I don't know how, but I was on this ship. Even worse, I still hear the sound sometimes. I'm getting scared. You seem sort of strong. Could you find out what that sound is for me? Down lower in the ship. I peeked through that hole to check, but it was too dark to see anything. Okay, we became friends with Happiny. Got a recipe. Stylish tiling. It's like a bathroom. Okay, well. Let's go see what Happini was so scared of. The sound that freaked Happini out was coming from an alarm clock. A recipe for an alarm clock. What's in here? Vending machine. I gotta go. That's right. I gotta go here. Hold on, I'm coming. I sure did. Just an alarm clock. Guess that's good. I don't need to be too scared anymore. I don't know how come there's an alarm clock on this ship, but this room is really relaxing. It reminds me of home. Put that alarm clock in here for me. I think it'll feel even more like my home. Alarm clock sleep zone. I think what I will do is I'm going to steal this and I'm going to... Can you... Follow me. I want to see... I want to bring her to the village. I want to see what it would take. Okay, now I guess we could just work on creating a bridge while she's, like, mapping her way here. Also, it's raining, which means that some of our rare habitats might have the Pokemon. We should go look at, there was that one habitat, it was, like, by the water wheel, that I thought might have Goodra. Or maybe you'll have Empoleon, now that I say it. It's probably gonna be Empoleon. See, there's Happini. Okay, and then we can just go... Oh, I guess it's too deep. There we go. And then now we can... I'll probably just move her into my house, honestly. This will be like the normal type house. I like you can see her coming from, like, her little head bobble. And then what I'm gonna do is we'll go on, like, the stream is Only 2 hours. We're gonna go longer, but the goal is I'm gonna have us go to the third area, and then I'm gonna we're gonna do obviously a little bit more of the stream, but that way, because I'm not gonna stream tomorrow or the next day, I'll be able to do stuff off stream in that new area. Can't really think of much else that we need to do. Like we have building happening, which is like that's cool. There's a photo op. Oh, it's Trubbish taking a bath. Caught him in the shower. Taking photos of Pokemon in the shower should be like, I don't know why that's like a. I guess maybe we should reach level 5. What's the environment level? Average. We could ask how to make theirs better. I bet Happini's gonna be like, can you add a toy? An alarm clock. I can put the alarm clock in here, right? Yep, she wants a toy. I could have told you that. Do I have any toys on my person? Are these considered toys? No. That's considered a toy, though. We'll put the Pikachu toy. I guess we gotta let's make the because she seems insistent on us making her habitat, even though that's different than we just put her in our house. Let's grab our alarm clock. I assume that the quest just ends once we create a Happiny habitat. Now is she happy? I did that. Do I have to go all the way back to the ship to do it? Because I'm not going to do that. I'm... Maybe if... Hold on. Maybe if I have her follow me. Follow me. And then I just assign her to this habitat. You know what, Happiny, you ask too much. I'm going somewhere else. Okay, they're working on that. It's gonna be done in like 20 minutes. Okay, what does Tangrowth have to say for us? I have a favor to ask. There are a great deal of Pokemon in this town now, wouldn't you say? I suspect among them, maybe who aren't satisfied with their environment. So he just wants me to reach level 5. Okay. Which was something that we were already working on. We're already pretty close. I should have to like make some of their habitats a little bit better. Okay. Okay, let's go talk to Azurill and Gloom. I guess Azurill is busy. What about Primplep? How's Primplep's life? How's your comfort level? More humid. Gotcha. Do we have the... I mean, humidity is just done by, like, watering stuff, mostly. And, like, trees. Should also check. What about your comfort level? Okay, so he wants a bed. Okay, I have a sofa. I'll put a sofa next to his where he hangs out. Oh yeah, I guess I never identified. I grew the shrubs and it grew into the habitat, but I never like, actually checked the habitat. So I guess I should put like a couch like right here. And now he should be happier. That's the thing you wanted. Sure. You are heavier than Zorba. What? Is he enjoying his sofa that I don't think that he can sit in? Azuriel. You want a toy, probably, if I had to guess. How's your comfort level? He wants food. Do I have food on me? I have a carrot. I have a berry. It's for you. Oh, he has the Crusher ability? Cool. Lampin, how is your comfort level? Bitter flavors. Okay, we're getting closer. Peonies is up. Prinplups is low. Iffy. Pikachu and Smearguru don't have a home. If I put Pikachu in my house, will he just be like, okay, oh, you know what? I should put them in the newly built thing. So we'll come back to this probably off stream because we're gonna go. Let's go do the new area, and then we'll come back to this. I do want to check this area. Okay, there doesn't seem to be a Pokemon there. Usually they'd have like the big yellow pop-up like text box. It's like, I'm thinking about moving here. Hold on, we need to go make like more storage boxes. I'll probably bring the storage box with me. But I feel like this rain should help with the humidity for Prinplup to be happier. Actually, I want to take... And then... grabbing everything that's important. Because for some reason on each page it doesn't like overlap. But it does if you're depositing stuff. Okay. I think that's it. Do we have any more spaces? We do. I'll put some of the... we'll take the twine and the shells. And we'll take the sand den kit actually in case we need to make a sand den in the new area. let's go check out our new... the new area. I assume it's going to be through the Onyx Cave will be the new area. I feel like that Sunflora drawing is like a reference to something. I can't place it. Oh, I didn't need to learn that. The Sligoot. Oh, there's actually a town in this area you haven't visited yet. That's where Onyx was. I want to see if any of the habitats... Wow, nothing at any of the habitats? Security cameras. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. We've seen, like, no new Pokemon today. They want me to go to over here. Also, can I see how many hours I have in this game? I know it might not. I might say, like, you've only been playing for, like, you know, so many days or whatever. 10 hours, okay. You have 10 hours in this game? That's not bad. Onyx is once again missing. I think just when it rains, he fucks off, I think, is probably what happens. Do you wanna... It's a fossil, shield fossil body. Go to Pallet Town. I assume this is like the free build area that they showed in the trailer. So then, I guess this is Fuchsia. Because Fuchsia can go to Cinnabar, but it can also go to... I mean, you have to go through Fuchsia to get to Pallet Town, but... Raise a Pokemon. Scizor? Okay. Pallet Town. This land belongs to no one but you. You can freely alter the landscape, build houses, and otherwise customize it as you see fit. Choose a name. When I made my Animal Crossing Island, it was called Gold Isle. But that feels a little bit like, let's call it Gold Town. No, wait, hold on. I have a name for it. Tropius Topia. Yeah, Tropius Topia. Special challenges for developing your town. So I guess I don't understand what the difference is here. A Pokemon? Yep, I'm a Ditto. Hello, Eevee also. I was all by myself. I looked everywhere around here, but I really have. Where'd everybody go? What are you looking for exactly? My friends. Well, there's one who really like fire, one who really like water, electricity, enough sun. Okay, so it's the Eevees. Espeon, Jolteon, Flareon. Make a new Pokemon habitat. What about Eevee's friends? Sure do miss them. These islands don't have a story to pursue. They are vast and undeveloped, so you can build them up as you see fit. You can also invite friends via link play. Okay. From other towns to Pallet Town, there are some Pokemon you can only find there. Work together. Okay. Hold on. Let's immediately start on habitats. Quinn, when he's presented with the chance to spawn more Pokemon. Guilty. A habitat, and then we'll let's do the usual suspects. Habitat. Along the water. And then one shaded by the rocks is one. And then we're just doing the motions. It's like Quinn the instant he can make a habitat. Trace of a Pokemon. Boulder shade grass, you can find Machop. Oh, there's another trace here. Tall grass, you can find Geodude. Two jars of honey. Okay, hold on, let's do... I want to check something. Hold on. Challenges. Make roads. I guess we're making roads. Which requires... That'll do for now. Boom. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Boop. We're gonna make some roads. Or so help me. I want to go. What we'll do is we'll put this basic road down, and then we'll go look and see if the other gate has opened. Can I break this? I can't. That's unfortunate. Okay. I wonder, so Raikou showed up. I wonder if we can still get Raikou as like an island resident. Because I've seen this is spoiler. I talked about this earlier. This is spoilers. I was on my friend Ethan's stream and he found a Suicune on a dream island and it came back with him and he like it now lives on his island. And I wonder if Suicune is... Oh, also I can hear a Pokemon to our left in my headphones that is, like, rustling. Hello, new friend. It's Geodude, probably. Yep. That cry I hear in my sleep. You're a Pokemon, aren't you? Okay. We now have Geodude who lives here. I think he has the Crush abilities. Let's go... Put some road down. Okay. This is the boring part of the stream where Quinn makes a, like, part of a road. Because there's no way we have enough, like, rocks for this. And I think... Oh, we're not out. I think we're out, but it just... We're clicking too far away. I think if you're in mouse mode, hot take, I think if you can see where you're looking, you should be able to place blocks there. It just makes sense to me that way. But that's just me. I think it's crazy. Can I give a hot take about one of my least favorite Pokemon? So one of my favorite Pokemon, on any given day, if you ask me, my favorite Pokemon is either Umbreon or Tropius. Oh, he's just... I thought he was like... There was somebody in the rock for us to talk to. Oh, there's a Pokemon over here, though. Inspect. Who's our new friend? Oh, it's Cramorant. Hello, Cramorant. You are certainly welcome on my island. You will definitely be living with me. When I make a house... I love Cramorant. Cramorant is probably not my favorite Gen 8 Pokemon, but like close. I think Duraludon is probably my favorite, but Cramorant is like easily top 3. Environment level increased. Boop boop. I have a wide selection of items. Shop. Eevee doll is fine. I need to get level 3 to get the rebuilding kit. Charging station kit. Leaf den kit. Leaf hut kit is probably what we want. Leaf house kit. Well, let's do the leaf house for this area. Because I wanna at least have Cramorant, and I know that we can get all the evolutions here, so we'll want Umbreon for sure. Trace of a Pokemon. There's a lot of Pokemon that can spawn here, apparently. Vikavolt? Wait, what was that habitat? Is it the same one as Scizor? It was like tree shaded something. Shaded tall grass? No. Okay, well, is it this one? Okay, it can have Vikavolt if we do it here. So we should probably do that. I fuck with Vikavolt. Heavy. there's also a trace of a Pokemon there. Cool. Now let's see. Another trace of a Pokemon. Anything cool? Parasect. Okay. Not anything cool. So we can disregard that one. Freezing Chambers Kit. Into a mystical atmosphere. Whoa. I think it'd be neat if, like, in this game you could get like a special, like if you beat the game, they give you like a special code, like a one-time only code, to like get like a special Ditto. Oh, there's a Pokemon in the bushes. As far as we know, can be either Scizor or another Pokemon. Scizor! You startled me. Just what exactly are you? This island has way cooler Pokemon on it. Geodude's kind of bleh, but like... Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me just create another habitat, just in case. I want to... It said we had to make roads to get the cookie plate to get Umbreon. Make roads. We made 80 out of 300. That's so many roads. And we'll only have, like, probably 100 by the time we finish this. Trace of a Pokemon. War Turtle is hydrated tall grass. Okay, well, let's go prep for that. There, another hydrated tall grass. Okay, hold on. We're getting sidetracked. Let's go with Pallet Town. Let's go. I want to go to that other gate and find out if that other gate has... We're able to pass through it. Because we found Raikou. I don't know as... I'd be surprised if there was only... I mean, it's technically 4 areas, but... Oh wait, there was a gate in the dark area. So there's at least another area past that. I want to go look. Let's go look. Let's check on security cameras. Anything up here? Nope. Let's go. Nothing here. And doesn't look like anything there. Tangrowth would move, that'd be helpful. I want to see if this gate works. It might not, because I don't think that our Pokedex... I don't think we went up to, like, Ultra. Oh, I guess we can go in here. Let's go. So now we have Pallet Town and we have this. What will be on the other side, chat? We got Tauros. There's a vine here. Can't tilt the camera up high enough. Yeah, come on, Tangrowth. Oh, what the heck? Looks like the humans were doing some sort of work here. Perhaps we'll find a trace of what happened to them. Or maybe the humans themselves will still be around. Imagine we walk in and everyone's like at dinner and they just look up and they're like, oh, hey. It's slightly more rugged terrain than we've encountered up until now. I don't even see any Pokemon, let alone humans. Just hope we can find something, even the smallest trace of what happened to the humans. This is like Mount Moon or something. Where to begin? Is that a PC? Pile Rubble looks like what's left of a Pokemon Center. Start by checking the PC. So there's... Is this where we're gonna find DJ Rotom? I hope so. We have so many CDs. Okay, it's Mount Moon. Okay. Well, I said the words Mount Moon and we immediately got a Mount Moon CD. The game is listening. But it has, like... I'm very intrigued by everything I'm seeing here. That's not looking great if I ever saw one. At any rate, try pushing some buttons and see what happens. Sound. It's electricity. Need electricity to work. If you can get the PC to that spot. So I'm pushing this PC. Push the PC as hard as you can. It's so heavy, it won't budge. Take a little break and think this over. Industrial bed. It's just like an industrial area. Mossy rest spot. Okay, so we're one moss away from me. We'll make that. Nothing in here. Okay, well we got... Let's put some stuff away. Okay. Mossy... Is there any other moss nearby? Oh, there's a letter. You've been selected for an easy kitchenware set. Oh. I wonder if we're gonna learn strength. But I want to find... Is there moss around here? Must be for a perch. Place near water. The app's name is Pokelife. Hey, that's the app that we use. I like that they like their idea of like environmental storytelling is like, we'll put a bunch of obviously punchable rocks, and then it'll be up to you Two punch the rocks. So now you have wheat. I was looking for moss. I know there's some over by the Mosslax in the other area. Hoping there would just be one around, so we can get that Larvitar. A CD? Ultra Ruin from Sun and Moon. Okay, I guess it's probably Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, but... Conifer. Oh, we got some hints for habitats here actually. Too hairy. This cute photo of Rio. I took it when Growly came over to play, so I assume that's Riolu and Growlithe. An iron table. No, I cannot. Probably traveling way too far ahead as I do every area. I'm like, oh, I want to go explore. And it's like, well, there's only so much to do in these areas. Elegant flower seeds. Interesting. To move something so heavy. Used to be a mine back there where humans back when there were humans here. Remember, we would choke to dig up iron ore and copper ore and stuff. Pokemon who love training their muscles, though for being buff and tough, heard they use that strength theirs to help humans with their manual labor. Maybe we could entice them a choke to come here and make a suitable home. I can give it a go. I don't know what type of home Machoke would live in. If you have as other Pokemon might, okay. So just make the necessary, make the defaults is basically what he's saying. Play your usual tune. Small plot. It's fine. And then, is there like water? Oh, there's flowers. Let's try... a graceful flower bed habitat. Okay, most of these are either night or day. There's already a Pokemon. Well, what do we have here? Score Bunny. Okay, we're getting a lot of Gen 8 Pokemon all of a sudden. Oh, hi there. Nice to meet you. Sorry I just woke up, and that means it's time for a jog. If there's some space for me to take a breather, too, so might as well get going. Be careful not to burn this place down by accident. Recipe for a wreath. Artificial hot spring now open. If I hit like a... Recipe for stone steps. Oh, hey, there's a... exactly what I was looking for here. Oh, can I not turn that into... Like, I can't pick that up? Oh, okay. It's considered like a flower. Hold on. I just need to place this down real quick. Now I have a chance to get Larvitar. A big, strong Pokemon. Or we could get a very rare Pokemon. I always assume the very rare Pokemon are like evolutions. Hold on, I'm looking at my phone, I'm replying to a message. Stop yelling at me. I'm back. Also, my headphones are like, I don't know, maybe it's like the shape of them, but they don't like hook onto my ears. Maybe it's like, I don't know. The ones I use at work, like, don't slip off of me, but I think it's because they have like a rubber pad. Also, there's already a Pokemon here. Who goes there? Oh, it's Fido. Yeah, there's a lot of... Well, I guess it's Gen 9. Is that our first Paldeamon? I think so. It's been a lot of Gen 1. I guess we could look at our Pokedex one. Pokedex. If we look, it's like, this is all... So Gen 1, Gen 4, Gen 2, Gen 2, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5. I guess it is in order. Gen 6. And then we jump to Gen 8. And this is more Gen 1, Gen 4. I guess it's by area. This is like, so this is like all normal area. I guess we could have gotten him in the primary area instead of Pallet Town, I assume. And then this is new area. And this is the EVs. But we haven't seen a single Gen 7 Pokemon yet. Not a single, I guess the first little Pokemon will be Vikavolt if we find him. About Machoke. Okay, Scorbunny's got something to say. Do you know Machoke? They're just cool, don't you think? All that muscle. Take sandbags home from the job site when they're working with them so they can train. Whatever they want. Saw some kicking around here. Okay, so we gotta probably make like a... Okay, so 2 sandbags next to... We gotta find some sandbags. If I were sandbags, where would I be? Oh? It's Ho-Oh again. Oh, it's Feather. I got a Rainbow Feather again. I guess this just happened at random. Railway track, okay. He said there's sandbags all around here, but I'm not seeing any. I know for a fact I have some back at home base. There's Oh, this is where we're gonna find Greedent. Got a recipe for an iron chair. Is that a wrestling joke? Need to find sandbags. Limestone flooring. They were talking about the sandbags like they were abundant. I've not seen a single one. 4 design proposals. I beg my Smear goal. Oh, so that must be lore for Smear Guru. Okay, dead ass. I think I'm gonna go back to Homeland. And we should have sandbags. I feel like we've picked some up from some of our dream adventures. Okay. Let's go. Still nothing. A lot of habitats, but not a lot of people in them. Oh wait, I need to... Well, you know what, Pincer? I would love for it to be brighter for you, but the rain put the fire out. What's up, Scyther? Thank you for the mushrooms. I always want to call them shroom lights. I don't know what that's from. Sandbags, sandbags, sandbags. There they are. I knew I had some. I knew I wasn't crazy. I'm pretty sure I have a chest that holds my ho-oh feather. Maybe not. Maybe it's in the other area. Let's go do this. We'll go to Pallet Town. We'll see if any of our habitats have anything. And then if not, we'll go back to the main area. We'll get Machoke. I'm sure Pallet Town will be like an off-stream thing, but... Because it seems like optional, like, side content. Scientific name is Audium Wanderus. So it's like... Wandering Odd. There's R to jump. Okay. You get the unlock jumping in this game. There's a Hoppip. Oh, yeah, there's a Pokemon at the boulder, too. Oh, it's Magby. Hello, Magby. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the island. Another Gen 2 Pokemon. And this is probably Machop, if I had to guess. Yep. See any boulders around here? Okay, so I think the only places we have right now are the spot for Vikavolt, which is over there. And then I could actually look on Habitat Dex. Okay, we have everyone for that one. There's another one that we can get if we put grass by a tree. So I guess we just do that real quick. We just hit like a oop, oop, a doop. So now that has a chance to be a Pokemon in this habitat, and then hydrated tall grass can be War Turtle. Tall grass. We already have a tall grass, I think, over in the main area. Seaside tall grass, illuminated tall grass. We still have a couple of these out, but they haven't had any bites on them. Okay, if we do a veggie field. Okay. Let's go back to the other area. I think what we'll do is we'll probably go until I don't know how long we're gonna go. Maybe we'll go until like 4:30 my time, which is like another like 15 minutes. But my tailbone's starting to hurt, so I think we can get Machoke and then probably do whatever the story, like, you know, bum rush the story for 15 minutes in this new area. I wonder if it's like a choose your own adventure. Like I went to the other area first, when usually you go to this area first. Or you have to go unlock Raikou first. And then maybe maybe you have to do this area and that area, and then it unlocks like that second area that was like off to the back of that, like the Vermilion area. Because you have to like encounter another legendary maybe. Okay, so let's go get our Larvitar. Maybe we'll get the really rare one, but again, it's not going to be rare because it didn't take very long. Welcome to the crew, Larvitar. Tried the dirt here yet? Wow, you don't eat dirt? Gotta eat a ton if you want to grow big. I assume, like, because there's an ultra rare that you can get, I assume it's just Tyranitar, because I can't imagine anyone wants Pupitar on their island. Wait, could it be? Can you... Oh, I want you to appraise my cool new item. Appraise this. I've got it. It's a yellow meteor lamp. It's a lamp. Yellow meteor lamp. Oh, it looks like Minior. Gotcha. Let's, this grass color is really pretty when it's hydrated. Okay, now we have a... Oh, I think I just accidentally unhomed Scorbunny. Now that I think about it. Wait, no, Scorbunny's over here. It's funny how loud they make like the Ho-Oh and the Lugia, because you can't miss it. Unless like your you know, this console's muted or something. But like, I heard it immediately. It was like, oh, there's a Ho-Oh. Yeah, I don't like this terrain as much. It feels very like you go into this terrain and you're kind of, oh, these are the sandbags they're talking about. Oops. I wonder. Hold on. I'm gonna try and create a habitat out of nothing. If I put 2 sandbags on this, that was worth a shot. But I can still put. I think there's still a habitat that requires the 2. One for Tropiastopia. Oh, both are in Tropiastopia. Maybe I just take this and I bring it to Tropiastopia. I thought it was so funny. Joe Merrick, Joe parentheses Sarah V. Merrick, made a tweet that was like, just beat Pokopia, like now to start like working on like logging. And somebody replied all mad at him for like time skipping because it's like a big no-no in the Animal Crossing community. And it was just so funny because he was like, dude, I literally run Sarah V. I need to beat this game as fast as possible so I can log it. Okay, we got Machoke. We earned a recipe for unlocking many Pokemon. We got the cart recipe. We just stole the cart. Over here. Yeesh, what a mess. Great spot for a stretching sesh if there wasn't so much stuff scattered everywhere. By scooping up stone. Pick up 5 stone on the ground around here. And 3 bunches of balloons. Nice work. Nice work picking up those stones. There's so much room for activities. Is that a reference to Step Brothers? Show you my shot. Okay, so we are going to learn strength. Up, hoo-ha. You impressed or what? We're gonna get. Oh, I thought we were gonna get like buff. Get like tall. Learn strength. Never heard that biceps don't get built in a day? Telling me you can use strength now? Seriously? Heck yeah. I like that confidence. Alright then, how about a little demonstration? Try using strength to move it. See those other boulders over there? Try bringing it over to its buddies. Holy hamstring. Dang, check you out. You're really something else. That was so awesome. If you needed a hand, so you needed a hand, yeah? I'm happy to help now that we're warmed up. What can I do? Move the mega heavy PC. You can use strength now, right? Then what do you need me for? Try training some more. I can't afford to let you get stronger than me. Is the joke that he's like a wrestler? No, he's a bodybuilder, so I guess it makes sense that he'd be strong. I was thinking like if he's a wrestler, it'd be funny. Okay, I wanna check something. Habitat Dex, just the basic 4 panel grass. Oh, it's gotta be the red grass. That's right. You. Okay, there's so many Pokemon that can spawn. I think we set one of those up real quick. Like right over here. Let's move this PC. You can spin it. What game am I thinking of where you can spin it like that? It's Animal Crossing. It's like, that feels like it was taken directly from Animal Crossing, like the animation of spinning it. Click. Battery restored. All functions are now available. Why don't you dive right in and see what you can learn from it? Boop boop. Challenges. Life coins you get from completing challenges can be used at any Pokemon Center. You can exchange them at any PC for items of your choosing. Any items for the PC here too, but this Pokemon Center is terribly broken down as well. I hope someday we can work together with the Pokemon of this town to rebuild this Pokemon Center. It's funny because I usually just go grab Pokemon from the other areas. I'm like, yeah, well, their job, they're my, I'm the foreman. Hey, hold on. Not much to shop here, I bet. Okay, we can get more space, which is good. Find new Pokemon. Discovers there anything? Use the PC now. Seems kind of difficult. What a shame. That Macho can help us either. They don't seem to think about much besides their own muscles. I hope we find a Pokemon that knows more about humans. Hello? Somebody? Did you hear a voice just now? Hello? Is anyone there? Anybody out there? There was definitely somebody shouting. I think I heard a voice from this direction. Is it gonna be Greedent? Is it Greedent to Clock? Somebody save me! Somebody... Oh, I didn't realize that when we walked by that he was just going to be in there. A talking barrel? Best chef in town. So just as anyone with any sense would do, I started looking for food. How'd you get stuck in a barrel? I mean, somebody went to the trouble of suspending a barrel like this. Wouldn't you assume that it has something extra special inside? I figure it must be food, but when I climbed in to check, I got stuck and now I can't get out. No, it was for cooking research. All the this is like, this angle is like we're in a like he's breaking the fourth wall. I see them somehow. I can cut the chain. Can you actually do that? Oh yes, please cut that chain post haste. Trace of a Pokemon. Hold on. Diglett. Well, but it needs to have. We need to have an electric type first. Clang. They're gonna cut through the chain. Don't get my hopes up like that. That chain's sturdier than I thought. Excuse me, but if you're mocking the power of cooking, I simply won't stand for it. If you eat my dishes, you'll find yourself with 100 times your usual energy. Any move Pokemon uses will become 100 times stronger as well, and your chain wouldn't stand a chance against that. This is so frustrating. Oh, I know. How about I teach you how to make a dish? Sounds fun. We'll probably... Let's see. Let's... A salad. On a cutting board. With leaves. You can't be so rough and careless. Cutting board has to be perfectly smooth. Let's see, what Pokemon can cut it for Dartrix? Bro. The ugliest Pokemon of all time. Pointed tree, shaded, rocky, tall grass. Also, I want to grab this plate. Because if I take this, take this, take this, I cut that there. I place a plate. And then I put the lamp down. And then I need to get electric type to light it, and then we can have a ditto. So we need to find a tree with a rock. And then let's make our Dartrix a home. Pointy tree, shaded, tall, whatever. Dartrix or a very rare Pokemon. Maybe Decidueye. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna go. Since it's gonna take time for the Dartrix to spawn, we'll go get the electric type from. We'll get Marie or Pommy or whoever's available, and then we'll bring them to there, and then we'll light up the Diglett. And then we'll get Dartrix, we'll free Greedent, and then we'll end stream. Which is a long turn of events, but also we have a building to look at while we're here. They should have finished building that. Yeah, Leaf Hut. Where is Leaf Hut? It's over here, right? Sorry for the wait, Ditto. Leaf Hut is done. Time to show off my handiwork. Leaf Hut is complete. Okay, let's go grab one of you. Follow me. And I want to go check. We have a couple of habitats around here that haven't been, like, filled. Primarily the one that requires rain and the one that can get marrow. I'm not seeing anything at the marrow one. So let's go check the water wheel, and then if there's nothing at the water wheel or the marrow, then we go back to the alpine area with Pomo, and then we light it up with and get a Diglett. I think I want an Alolan form. That's like the one thing I really want. And it doesn't seem like there's any Pokemon biting over here. Where's Pomo at? Yeah, I think because yeah, it's like a 3-star here, so it's gonna take a while. Okay, there's Pomo. Okay, Pomo, we need to go Withered Wasteland. Oh, I didn't. What do you mean he has unfinished business? The whole point was that I was gonna get electric type and bring it with me. Guess maybe you can't teleport with them. Well, now I need to go back and get a Diglett or get Mareep or something and have them follow me. Because there's no electric types in this area. Surprisingly. Yeah, my hopes so. I was like, oh, maybe they're looking at like a shaking bush. Okay, hold on. I want to check. Security camera at the top. Still nothing. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, well, we gotta go back to... We gotta go get Marie. Either Pommy or Marie, so that we can... go light up. Because I'm sure we can get electric type in the electric area, but it's like... It's so much... We don't know how long it's gonna take. If I could just bring Mareep over, or bring Pommy over. Mareep, you. Follow me. We're gonna go. You're gonna help me bring a Diglett, who is a Pokemon that I assume will have Bulldoze, which will probably be helpful for that area specifically. Slow ass Pokemon, holy. Okay, but it teleports, that's good. Is that painting in, like, in Scarlet Violet? Like, in the town where there's a bunch of Sunflora? I'm actually trying to remember. It looks so familiar, like I've seen it before. Unless it's like a pastiche of a popular painting. But like the only popular sunflower painting I can think of is the Van Gogh one, but it looks nothing like the Van Gogh one. I wonder if like when I walk through the town, they're like, "Who the fuck is that?" Since when do we know a Marie? I wonder if Onyx is like too big for like if we made like a sandy like den, if it would be like too big. Also, I gotta say, it's kind of crazy to be a trainer who like has a Ditto as like your main Pokemon, because that's like Ditto's not very good. Like the only matchups I would ever want to use a Ditto in are like a Ghost or a Dragon matchup, but even still, like ones where they're super effective on each other. Hold on, we gotta go. We wait for Mareep to show up. Where did you come from? Oh, it went this way. heard the door close. I got kind of anxious. I was like, who the hell? Now, where was the... It was up here. Yeah, it's right here. Who could it be? Dirt tricks. Oh boy. Dirt tricks. Can you make cutting boards? Wanted a perch. Perch near your place. I don't have a perch. Oh, there's already a Pokemon here. Cricketot? Oh, Cricketot's cry is awesome. Were you listening to me this whole time? I'm kind of embarrassed now. Hope you enjoyed my tones, yo. Can I make a perch? Is that something I know how to make? Apparently I can. At least a few, and you might get some visitors. Is there a habitat that requires a perch? Okay. Okay. Ta-da! I got now the recipe for cutting board. Okay. I want a free ingredient before we end stream. Hopefully this is the last part of the quest, so we can call it, because my tailbone hurts and I'm hungry. Cutting board. One cutting board, please. Where'd you make a salad? Salad's supposed to have a bunch of leaves, right? Sounds cool. Wish I had some. You can have some, Score Bunny. I'll help you with your cooking. Place your cutting board whenever you try whipping up some food with Score Bunny. The cutting board over here. Start cooking. One simple salad. Time to dig in. You gotta try some. So now am I strong enough to cut this? Oh. Give me some then. Where's the salad? Oh, it's in my inventory, I see. Fully recovered PP. Oh. Powered up leafage. Okay, more powerful. Go tell the professor and everyone. Let's use it on water to create aquatic plants, or stone to create ground hard. Okay. I made a delicious salad. Ditto's leafage powered up. I didn't realize food could be so amazing. What does leafage do when it's powered up, you say? Or as you say. You see, salad is made with leaves, so it'd be perfect effect on plants. How will it help us cut the chain? It's supposed to warm for the next dish. Well, good meal starts with a nice starter salad. Need that up. Okay. Bake in a bread oven, your bread's ready to eat. So this time we need wheat in a bread oven? I haven't the faintest clue. But it's around me when you light a fire. Okay, so we probably need a Fido for that. Oh, it sounds like Torkoal. Sounds like a good idea. I guess we need to go spawn a Torkoal. Loves hot spring in the cave, but you'll find them in no time if you set up a habitat there. Mossy hot spring. Grow moss on stone and hard ground by using leafage after you eat the salad to power it up. I wonder what the time frame on this is. Is this the hot spring? I can't remember. No. Where's the hot spring? We went there and we were told that we couldn't because it was like caged off, right? Is it over here? Is this the hot spring? No. So where is the hot spring? Hold on. Okay. By a hot spring in the cave. Okay, so it is. I went to the right cave. I'm not crazy. It's 4 moss by the hot spring. Oh. Gotcha, this is the hot spring. So now I can... Look at us go. We made a habitat for Torkoal. Okay, I bet if we go talk to this PC and then come back. Level 2! Also, I think that means Dartrix is our first Gen 7 Pokemon. Like stone bench, a microphone. I bet the microphone is used for like Chatot. Definitely this. More items in your bag is always good. And then chirping recitals is like a perch and a microphone. Yep. Okay. Well, let's get ourselves a microphone. And then we can go make a perch. While we're still waiting on Torkoal. That is needed for... I think we have a water base in Town 1. We just need the thing that pours the water out. What's he gonna do? Oh yeah, we're gonna make this. So we just literally place a perch, like here. This has to be Chatot. I can't imagine a Pokemon that this would be that wouldn't be Chatot. It is like the singing bird. It could be Chatot, or at night it could be something rare. It's a little too early to tell. I guess we'll find out. Kind of wish I had placed it at night so we could get the rare one, but I wouldn't call Chatot like a night Pokemon, so I'm not sure who it'll be. Oh, look, it's Torkoal. That big roar, and it's got like the Torkoal Gen 3 cry. So I'm not a bother. So he's slow. That's the joke, is that he's a tortoise, so he's slow. So hard to get around here. What's that? What's that have to do with me? The shell kind of looks like a bread oven. Sorta, yeah. Going outside, you know? Forest Cave is bumpy and uneven and kind of hard to walk on. A nice path for me so I can get to the Pokemon Center. Hard for me to get around when the ground is all uneven and bumpy. I'm counting on you. Okay, so he wants us to... Can we not... Is this hydratable? No. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do that... We will do that later. I'm tired. I've been playing this game for a couple hours before stream, and now I played it for... What are we at? Like 3.5 hours on stream. So I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna be off the next 2 nights, so I won't stream Thursday or Friday. Usually I'd be off Wednesday, Thursday, but it's gonna be Thursday, Friday. And then I'll be back Saturday night with probably like a shorter stream, as we usually tend to do. After I get back from work, we usually do like a 2-hour, and then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday we'll be back to long streams. For this game, more than likely, I can't think of anything. I did talk to a good friend of the stream, Tiny Marble, about possibly doing Gardic Phone at some point soon. So that'll be fun, but we would need to get a crew together for that. So keep an eye out for that. But otherwise, I do upload all these VODs on my YouTube. So if you're watching the VOD, surprised you got this far, considering my watch retention is terrible if I even do get views. But appreciate everybody for coming out.